ready.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
wait for the things you want? Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system? I don't want to wait. Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't want to wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready? Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And hello, everybody. It's baseball time in Haysville. Todd, Chris Worrell bringing you live Jayhawk League action. Last ball game of the season, your Haysville Aviators versus the El Dorado Broncos. Here's how the 15 and 20 Broncos will go. Austin Toth will lead it off. He's out of Arkansas Pine Bluff. He will be in left field. Jarrett Coyne in right field will hit second out of Alma College. Tanner Sheets will hit third. He will play over at second base. And in the cleanup spot will be John Sorensen. He's out of Kansas State. He will be at third base. Hitting fifth will be Ethan Payne out of Utah Valley State. He will be behind the plate. And Alan Mack will be the designated hitter and hit sixth. Connor Allen will hit seventh and play center field. He's out of Cisco Community College. Gabe Littlejim, a pitcher. He will be in the lineup today playing first base out of Kansas State. And rounding out the order, Tucker Catlett out of Cloud County Community College. 15 and 20 on the season. They are coached by Toby Rudder and Grant Bacara. Here's how the Aviators will go defensively, left to right in the outfield. Darian Williams will be in left field, cross and center. Nagalski over in right field. Austin Smith, pitcher, been playing a hot third base. He's still over there at third base. Nigel Williams at short. Jordan Kennedy, a little under the weather tonight, but he is making the start. He will be at second base. Luke Giacchetta over at first. Nate Stoltz behind the plate, and on the mound, Andres Hackman. Numbers on Hackman, 41 in the third innings of work, 50 strikeouts, 18 walks, 45 hits, and 50 Ks, 4.57 ERA. Last time out for Hackman, July the 18th, a 9-6 win over Hayes, 6 2/3. Gave up 6 runs, 10 hits, 4 K, and 4 walks. So he did get the win last time out, so he will take the mound, a right-hander out of Minot. First pitch weather, 93 degrees. Here it is. That's in there for a called strike. This is Austin Toth hitting .232 out of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Left fielder tonight. Wind, what we have of it, is out of the southeast at about 5 miles an hour, 5 to 10. We got a front coming through. I think we'll get this thing in before it gets here, hopefully. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Toth. That is in there for a strike on the outside corner. Played 27 games at Arkansas Pine Bluff, got 7 starts, and hit 171 last spring. And the 1-2, that is fisted. Third baseman is not going to be able to get there. That's Smith. Tried to hurry it a little bit, and that will be an error. So the Broncos are in business. Leadoff man is aboard. Looks like Hackman made the pitch that he wanted to make. Got it in on his hands. Smith unable to handle it. Jarrett Coyne now. Right fielder hitting .269. Step in from the right side. Runner at first base. Nobody out. Good lead over there by Toth. Just underway in Haysville, top of the first. No score. And the pitch. That's in there. Good off-speed pitch from Hackman. Pounding the zone so far. 4 strikes and a ball. And the 0-1. And the pitch. Showed bunt. Bunted it foul. 0 balls and 2 strikes. That was a sacrifice situation. It wasn't the best that I've seen. Oh, 0-2 now to Jarrett Coyne. Still time to get out here. At least come out here and eat. Everything's $1 or less at the concession stand. You don't want to miss that. And that is high and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Broncos coming in hitting .269 as a team. Giving about 5.7 runs a game. And the off-speed pitch, that is back to the pitcher. Hackman wheels to the shortstop. They'll get 1. And Toth is retired. So coin will reach on the fielder's choice. Toth is forced out at second base. Still a runner at first. 1 out.
Next up for the Broncos, number 3, Tanner Sheets.
1 out now. Here's Tanner Sheets. Second baseman tonight, hitting .338. He will step in from the right side. Not a big lead over there for Coyne. And the pitch is high from Hackman. Hackman second in the Jayhawk League in strikeouts with 50. I believe the number 1 guy has 57, so he could pass him tonight. The throw over, back in there. Warm night, very little breeze. Plenty of time to get down here. And the 1-0. That is away. 2 balls and a strike. Sheets over at second base. Runs well. .338. And a 2-0. That is foul back. 2 balls and a strike now to Tanner Sheets.
All foul balls are the property of the Haysville Aviators.
4 Jayhawk League teams made the NBC tournament. Hayes and Dodge City, they made championship week, so the first week off. Liberal and Derby will start here in the next day or two in pool play. So 4 Jayhawk League teams in the big tourney downtown. Runner goes, 2-1. That's fouled back. Now leaving it up 2 balls and 2 strikes. NBC tournament begins Friday. They do have their own YouTube channel, and every game will be on YouTube. So you'll want to tune into that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the first, runner at first base. And a pitch. That just missed somewhere. 3-2. Gotta wonder if they may send the runner right here. We'll see. And the 3-2. Runner goes. That is popped up. Darian Williams, left fielder, coming in and near the line. He will have a beat on it, and he'll make the play. So Coyne will have to retreat to first base. He was going with on the pitch. 2 outs now. Here is the cleanup guy, John Sorensen, left-hander out of Kansas State, hitting .300 on the season. .14 pitches in the inning for Hackman so far. And the runner goes. Swung on and missed. Throw down. And plenty of time. So Stoltz will throw him out. And Coyne caught stealing. So we have played a half an inning. No score from Haysville. We'll be back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville.
Welcome back. Bottom of the first, we go. No score from Haysville. Your Aviators and the El Dorado Broncos. Here's how the Aviators will go. Carter Cross will lead it off and play center field out of the University of Nebraska. Jordan Kennedy out of Seward will hit second. and play second base. Nigel Williams will hit third out of Lake Erie and play shortstop. In the cleanup spot will be Luke Giacchetta out of Cochise. He will be over at first base. Zach Nagalski on right field will hit fifth out of the University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. Nate Stoltz will be behind the plate out of the University of Miami of Ohio and do the catching. Darian Williams will hit seventh and play left field. He's out of Benedict. Campbell Quirk will be the designated hitter out of Monmouth and hit eighth. Rounding out the order, the third baseman, Austin Smith out of Southwestern College. Last 3 or 4 days been playing a pretty sharp third base. Had a little boo-boo in the first inning, but no harm. Defensively for the Broncos, left to right in the outfield, Toth, Allen, and Coyne. Sorensen at third base, Catlett at short, Sheets at second base, Little Jim at first base. Payne behind the plate, and Reed Miller, a right-hander out of Newman, will take the mound. Cross, Kennedy, and Williams. Aviators 10 and 25. First pitch to Cross in there at the knees, strike one. Lance Spongeberg and Michael Thompson at the controls tonight. And the 0-1 off-speed pitch misses wide. Reed Miller, 19 innings of work this year. Been in 4 games, couple of starts, given up 14 hits, 4 runs, and has struck out 8 and walked 6. He is 2-1 with a 1.89 ERA. 2 balls and a strike now to Carter Cross, 283 on the season. That's in there for a strike. That'll even it up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. That is high and away. Aviators come in hitting .237 as a team, giving up just a smidge shy of 7 runs per game. So team's pretty accurately matched on paper. And that is low. Leadoff walk to Cross. And the Aviators have something cooking. Aviators beat these Broncos 4-1 in El Dorado on Monday. Very well played ball game. Lost to Derby last night, 9-3. That is low. Kennedy out of Seward. Second baseman, been with the club a couple of weeks now, hitting .182. Those games against Oklahoma City didn't count in the official stats, so before I get a bunch of cards and letters, it's just Jayhawk League action only. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kennedy. Did have against Oklahoma City. Aviators took 2 of 3 last weekend from them. That's in there at the knees. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Kennedy. Hitless last night. One and 2. Carter Cross goes. That is filleted into right field. Cross will be over to third. A good piece of hitting there by Kennedy. Just filleted into right field. And first and third now. So that's a base hit for Kennedy. Cross over to third. Nigel Williams now with no outs. 2 on. Nigel Williams out of Lake Erie College, hitting an even .300 for the season. First and third, a lot of speed on the base paths now. You may expect Kennedy to go anytime. And the pitch to Williams, that's in there for a strike. So pretty good fastball there from Reed Miller. Pretty good velocity. Reed Miller out of Newman University. And the 1-0 off-speed pitch. That is down the line, foul. Boy, didn't miss a double or better by much. No balls and 2 strikes to Nigel Williams. Shortstop tonight. He's played a little third base, second base, and he's played some outfield. So very versatile ball player out of Lake Erie. 25 hits on the season. He's driven in 12. And the 0-2 is wide. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Williams. First and third, nobody out. Cross reached on a walk. Kennedy. Opposite field shot to right field. First and third now, that is bounced foul. He hit that one twice, and that got a piece of the catcher, Payne. He is holding his left elbow. Them catchers are tough. Long season here in the Jayhawk League. 35, 36 games in a couple of months. Very much a grind, especially in the heat. NBC starts on Friday. Runs for about 2 weeks. If you can't get down there, tune in to YouTube. NBC has their own YouTube channel. 1 and 2 now. Payne seems to be okay. That is wide. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pretty good crowd here for a Wednesday night. Home seats almost full. That is swung on and fouled back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Last chance tonight to see your Aviators in action in 2018. If you're in the area, come on down. Appreciate everybody tuning in all summer and putting up with myself, and especially when I'm working by myself and can't start it right. So appreciate your patience. The 2-2, that is spun foul. I think I was outside getting popcorn when they were giving out technology smarts. I'm pretty sure I was. An extra helping. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. First and third. They play Williams straight away and deep. That is driven to center. That'll score 1. Allen back a few steps and will haul it in. So that is a run for the Aviators. They now lead it 1-0. We're in the bottom of the first. So an RBI for Williams. One out in the inning. Here's the cleanup guy, Luke Giacchetta.
Up next, number 24, Luke Giacchetta.
Coach East Community College hitting 195. I am told that the streak is over. He washed his pants. So that's, do not adjust your set or your computer. That's in the dirt, and Kennedy read it well. He will be down to second base. That was blocked nicely by the umpire. So Kennedy down to second with 1 out. Kennedy's parents are here. Always good to have them. I understand Clara listening in from Tulsa. Appreciate it. And a 1-0. That is bounce to the left side. Catlett up with it. Throw is high. And Giacchetta, that runs very well, will beat it out. So that will go as an error. Well, looks like they're giving him a hit, so we will do the same. 5-hole man, Zach Nagalski. Nogs hitting 197, Wisconsin-Milwaukee product. First and second, 1 out. And a pitch. That is wide, ball 1. Noggs' dad's here, been here for a while, 2 or 3 days. Good to see him. Ball and no strikes. That is swung on and missed. Hit that one twice. That's a PGA Tour. That'd be a 2-stroke penalty. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, first and second. Cross led it off with a walk. Kennedy got him over to third. Williams got him in. And Jaquetta, first base, with a base hit. 1-1. You're all up to date. That's in the dirt, blocked nicely by Payne. It was pitch number 23 for Reed Miller. He has only gotten 1 out so far in the inning. Noggs, 24 hits on the season. He's driven in 15. And the pitch. That is bounced down the line. That'll be inside the bag. 1 run will score. And Jaquetta into third. Here's the throw, and he's out. So Jaquetta trying to get over to third. Good hustle by Luke Jaquetta. Kennedy will score, but he will be out. Aviators now 2 runs across. They lead it 2-0. So Noggs into second base on the throw. 2 outs now in the inning. Nate Stoltz, fantastic throw last inning to end the inning. Threw a guy out at second base. He's the catcher tonight. First pitch is high. Stoltz out of the University of Miami in Ohio. 2:03 on the season. Runner at second base, 2 outs, 2 runs across. We're in the bottom of the first. That's in for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. 13 hits on the season for Nate. Driven in 9. A couple of more folks trickling in. We're going to have a good crowd tonight. And the 1-1, that's in the dirt. Boy, that's Payne behind the plate. He is doing a job. 2 balls and a strike. Those aren't little short hops. Those are in-between hops. Those are very, very difficult to block. He makes it look easy. 2-1 now. And that is skied to left field. Toth giving chase just into foul ground. He will haul it in, and that'll do it for Haysville. We've played 1. Aviators lead it 2-0. We will be right back.
Things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
And we're back. Top of the second we go. Aviators strike first. They lead it 2-0 over El Dorado. 4, 5, and 6 for the Broncos be Sorensen, Payne, and Mack.
First up for the Broncos, number 20, John Sorensen.
Sorensen was at the plate when Coyne was caught stealing. Sorensen, third baseman tonight, 300 hitter out of Kansas State. He will step in from the left side. First pitch to him is high and away. Just took Hackman 15 pitches to get out of the first inning. With the caught stealing, he did face the minimum. And the 1-0 swung on and missed. Good hack at that one. And it's 1-1. And the pitch, that is fouled down our way. 30 hits for Sorensen this summer. Left-hander be headed to Manhattan here in a couple of weeks. School will be starting soon. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. That's outside. 2-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Sorensen. Hackman, a pretty quick worker, and the 2-2 is high. Good take there by Sorensen. Tried to change his eye level a little bit. Was able to hold up. Count is full now. Sorensen hitting in the cleanup spot, and a 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it. Big out right there for the Aviators. 1 out in the inning. That is the first strikeout for Hackman. Ethan Payne now, out of Utah Valley State. 298 this summer. Steps in from the right side. And he takes a strike. 17 hits on the season. And the 0-1. That is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Do have a train coming, so if it sounds like a train is coming, that is absolutely correct. And the 1-1 is fouled back. One ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2. That is low. 2-2 now, 1 out. Top of the second. Aviators lead it 2-0. Very little wind here at the ballpark, except for what the train is kicking up. Off-speed pitch. Just got a piece of it. And 2-2. Two balls and 2. Ethan Payne. That is off the glove of Hackman. He will retrieve it, pick it up, and toss it to first for out number 2. Hackman just got a glove on it and slowed it down and able to pick it up and throw him out. 2 up, 2 down for the Aviators. Here is Alan Mack. Actually, that is Aaron Mack. Left-handed hitter. And he'll take a strike at the knees, 0-1. I guess the sign that we put up there by the tracks advising the train people not to blow the whistle during the ball game didn't work. I told Chris that wouldn't work. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mack hitting 172. That is swung on and missed. Good healthy cut. He'll come up empty. 1-2. Broncos 15-20. Will not be in the NBC tournament this year. And the 1-2. That is bounced to the right side. Kennedy to his left. He's up with it. Over to first in time. Broncos go in order. We played 1.5. Aviators 2. El Dorado nothing. We'll be back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready? Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom half of the second. Aviators lead it 2-0. Looks like Avery Reed Miller out for inning number 2. Took him 28 pitches to dispatch the Aviators in the bottom of the first. They scored 2. He'll face 7, 8, and 9 for the Aviators. Williams, Quirk, and Smith scheduled. Here is Darian Williams out of Benedict, 203 on the season. And he takes a strike at the knees. Williams in left field tonight. And the 0-1. That is swung on and fouled straight back. 0-2 now to Darian Williams. 15 hits on the season. He's driven in 12. Oh and 2 now. Reed Miller with the sign. That's in the dirt. 1 and 2. So Williams not biting on the off-speed pitch out of the zone. Williams has played some third base, shortstop, and out in left field tonight. That is driven to right center. Allen on the run to his left and will haul it in. So good wood on it for Williams. He will come up with nothing to show.
Next up, number 19, Campbell Quirk.
One out now. Here is our token Aussie, Campbell Quirk, designated hitter out of Monmouth. Left-hander hitting 182. 13 hits on the season. That is in there for a strike. No balls and a strike. Williams let it off, flew out to center field, and you're up to date. That is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Quirk's driven in 4. And the pitch, that is to the left side. Shortstop Catlett up with it over to first in time. Just got Quirk by a step.
Up next, number 12, Austin Smith.
9-hole man Austin Smith, Southwestern College, been used all year long as a pitcher, but he has been called into duty to play third base, and a good third base he has played. He is hitting 286. And first pitch, that is off the hands. Soft liner to the second baseman, Sheets. He will haul it in for out number 3. So the Aviators go in order. We've played 2. 2-0 Haysville. We'll be back.
Here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome back. Top of the third we go. Aviators lead at 2-0. 7, 8, and 9 for the Broncos. Hackman out for inning number 3. 31 pitches through 2 innings. Connor Allen will lead it off out of Cisco Community College. 225 this summer. He is the center fielder. Got into 6 games last spring at Cisco, had no at-bats. First pitch from Hackman, that is low, ball 1. Ball and no strikes, top of the third. Aviators get 2 in the bottom of the first. They lead it 2-0. That is popped to center. Cross has a beat on it. He'll come in a few steps and haul it in. 1 out now. Here.
Next for the Broncos, number 37, Gabe Littlejim.
Gabe Littlejim now out of Kansas State. He has been used all year long as a pitcher, but they have him over at first base tonight. No average. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Good healthy cut. Certainly didn't get cheated. Little Jim, a tall feller. He's got to be 6'2", 6'3", easy. And the 0-1. That is in there at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 strikeout on the day for Hackman. And the 0-2. That's in the dirt. That knocked the glove off Nate Stoltz. It reminds me of the old Charlie Brown thing where they hit the ball back to the mound and it takes all of his clothes off. Just got Nate's glove. Don't worry. You don't want anybody thinking that it undressed him. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. That is bounced through the middle. And Williams will cut it off. And over to first in time. So good play there by Nigel Williams. Retired Little Jim. 2 down now, 9-hole man, Tucker Catlett, Cloud County Community College. 222 this summer at shortstop. 41 games last spring at Cloud County. Had 139 at-bats, hit .317, so pretty good season. First pitch is fisted foul. Does have some power, had a couple of home runs last spring. No balls and a strike. That's in there. 0-2 now. And the 0-2. That is wide. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top of the third. 2 outs, nobody on. 2-0 Haysville. Hackman's last outing got a 9-6 win over Hayes, which is top team in the league. And the 1-2 is bounced foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Hackman trying to get the 9-hole. That is popped foul. That'll make it out of play. 1-2.
Don't forget, you can take those foul balls to the concession stand and get a small prize.
Catlett out of Cloud County. Open stance type of player. That is swung on and missed, and that's strikeout number 2 for Hackman. We have played 2.5. 2-0 Haysville. We'll be back. Welcome back. Go to the bottom of the third. Haysville leads it 2-0. Top of the order. 1, 2, and 3. Cross, Kennedy, and Williams. Boy, I just heard the announcer say there's doing the usual 50-50 drawing, but somebody started the pot off at $100. So if you're in the area and you want to come out here and you have a shot at some big money, come on out. Plenty of time to get here. Carter Cross will lead it off. Walked and scored in the first out of Nebraska. 283. That is to the third baseman, Sorensen. Nice backhand just over the bag. He will throw him out. So a good play over at third by Sorensen, and one away. One out now, Jordan Kennedy. Base hit and scored in the first. He's out of Seward. A hit from the right side. 182 since joining the club about 2 weeks ago. And a pitch. And is in there, a strike at the knees. No balls and a strike. One out. Bottom of the third. They're going to check him, see if he went around. And he didn't. 1 ball and 1 strike. Reed Miller, 36 pitches through 2 innings. And pitch. That is driven to left center. And Allen lays out. He won't get it. It's off the tip of his glove. Rolls to the wall. Kennedy around second. He will be into third without a throw. So a 1-out triple by Kennedy. And he's at third base with 1 out. Good effort out there by Allen. He laid out. That ball was getting out of here in a hurry. And with 1 out, Aviators have a runner at third. Kennedy 2 for 2. Here is Nigel Williams. Sac fly in the first and an RBI out of Lake Erie. First pitch to him. That's an off-speed pitch that catches the ankles for strike 1. No balls and a strike. 1 out. Runner in third base. And the pitch. That's in the dirt. That's blocked nicely by Payne, able to keep it close. Kennedy unable to score on that one. Wind picking up a little bit here out of the southeast. Got some weather to our west and northwest. We hope we can get this thing in. And the 1-1. That is popped up right side. Sheets, the second baseman, making the call and the catch for out number 2. So it'll be up to Luke Giacchetta, the cleanup guy, to keep things going here in the third. Cochise Community College, 1 for 1 today. .195 at the start of the day. And the pitch. That is wide. 23 hits on the season. He's driven in 22. 3 home runs for Giacchetta. Hit one last night. And a 1-0. That's an off-speed pitch that catches the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. One ball and one strike. 2 outs now. Bottom of the third. Aviators got 2 in the bottom of the first, and that's where we stand. 2-0. And 1-1. That is wide. 2 balls and a strike. Two and one now from Reed Miller, trying to get out of it. That is high. 3 balls and a strike. So Giacchetta in the driver's seat here. He can look for a spot and something to drive. Does have home run power. And a 3-1. That is to the third baseman, Sorensen. He is up with it over to first in time. So looks like the Aviators will strand one. Had a great opportunity with 1 out, a runner at third base. We have played 3. Aviators lead it 2-0. We'll be back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And we're back. Top of the fourth we go. Aviators still lead it 2-0. Top of the order for the Broncos. Toth, Coyne, and Sheets scheduled. 43 pitches for Hackman through 3. He is pretty much settled in. Toth 0 for 1 out of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Reached on an error in the first. And the pitch. It's in there for a strike at the knees. 27 games and 7 starts over at Arkansas Pine Bluff. He hit 171. 232 this summer. And the 0-1. That is to the second baseman, Kennedy. He is up with it over to first in time. 1 out. Here's Jarrett Coyne.
Next up, number 9, Jarrett Coyne.
Alma College prospect, playing right field tonight, 269. 0 for 1, caught stealing in the first. That is foul back, strike 1. Drove in 11 in 33 games, hit 260 at Alma last spring. And a pitch is high. That'll even it up 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the 4th. Aviators lead it 2-0. And the pitch. That is right in there. Good velocity there from Hackman. 1-2 now to Coyne. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first and was caught stealing. Very little breeze here at the ballpark. Very pleasant. And a 1-2. That is fouled back. So good at bat here for Jarrett Coyne. And the 1-2. That is fisted. That'll be a nice one hopper for Nigel Williams. He's up with it. Over to first. And Jaquetta unable to hang on. And that will be an error. And Coyne is aboard. 2 errors now for the Aviators. A little sloppy. Tanner Sheets now. He is 0 for 1. Popped out to the left fielder last time up. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. Good off-speed pitch from Hackman. 0-1. Broncos still looking for their first base hit of the ball game. And the 0-1. That's inside. 1-1. Ball and a strike. Sun just beginning to set here behind a cloud bank. So it's become very, very pleasant. 1 ball and 1 strike. Throw over. He's back in there in time. Still time to get out here. We got everything at the concession stands $1 or less. Throw back over. And Coyne back in there. Wonder if they have any steaks in the concession stand tonight. And the 1-1. That is high. 2 balls and a strike. I thank the Haysville Board of Directors for putting on another fantastic summer. And great players. 3-1 now. That hit him. I had 3-1. Guess not. Thought it hit him. It sounded like it hit something. Hitter wasn't dancing around up there like he'd gotten hit. Didn't go to first. If it had been soccer, he'd still be rolling around out there. We putting a neck brace on him. Quick consult from the umpires. My apologies to any soccer fans out there, but I do find it comical. Looks like the count is going to remain 3-1. Coyne down to second base on the wild pitch. Three and one. 1 out. Here it is. That is popped foul. Three and 2 now to Tanner Sheets. Lights are coming on. And the 3-2. That is high. So an error and a walk. 1 out. Aviators are in a little bit of a pickle here.
Up next, number 20, John Sorensen.
Cleanup guy John Sorensen out of K-State. He is 0 for 1, a strikeout victim in the second. Left-handed hitter hitting 300 at the start of the day. And a pitch. That is wide, ball 1. "30 hits on the season. He's got 5 home runs. Not the guy you want to face with men on. And a 1-0. Good, healthy cut. Swung on. He'll come up empty. That'll push the count. 1-1. Crowd still trickling in. Pretty good crowd tonight. Last game of the season. And the 1-1. That is low. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch number 59 coming for Hackman. A little bit of a jam here. Looks like they're going to at least give the Aviators 4 outs this inning. And a 2-1. That is smoke to center. That'll get in the gap. 1 run will score. And they're going to send a trailing run, and he will score without a throw. So 2 runs across, and we're all tied up at 2. So Sorensen clears the bases with a double. And we're all tied at 2 here in the top of the 4th. Ball was absolutely blistered.
Next up, number 7.
Ethan Payne now out of Utah Valley. Bounced out to the pitcher last time, and he tries to check his swing. He goes around. 0-1. 1 out runner at second base, 2 runs across. We're all tied at 2. Top of the 4th. And 1 out. So that was the El Dorado's first base hit of the ball game, and a big one. That is in the dirt. One ball and 1 strike. And the pitch. That is down the right field line, foul. Ball and 2 strikes to Ethan Payne, 298 hitter, doing the catching tonight. Done a noble job so far. 1-2. Off-speed pitch is fisted foul. Two runs and a hit for El Dorado. 2 runs and 4 hits. A couple of errors for the Aviators. Todd Hook and Chris Worrell with you tonight. Last game of the season. One and 2. That is in there. Call strike at the knees. So a big strikeout for Hackman. That's strikeout number 3 for him. And there's 2 down.
Next up, 22,
Aaron Mack now 0 for 1. Designated hitter, hitting 172. It'll be up to him to keep things going here in the top of the 4th. Damage has been done. Good high fastball. He swung through it. Strike 1. Almost completely calm here. Probably going to have to get the skeeter spray out here directly. Pitch number 67 coming for Hackman. And the 0-1. That is bounced to the right side. Kennedy will come get it on the room service hop. And that'll do it. The damage has been done. We have played 3.5. El Dorado gets a couple. We're all tied at 2. We'll be back.
wait for the things you want? Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
30. Welcome back. Home half of the fourth we go. 5, 6, and 7 for the Aviators being Nog, Stoltz, and Darian Williams. Zach Nikolsky now, Wisconsin, Milwaukee. He is 1 for 1, 197. First pitch to him. That is bounced foul. Booted by Coach Spunsberg. And there's a little bit of business given to him there from the dugout. Byron Smith out of the dugout to get that one. Got it on the first try. And the pitch. That is into right field. Coming hard as Coyne. And he will haul it in. A good play out there by Coyne. He had a great jump on it. The ball was just squirted into right field. That is out number 1. One out here is the catcher, Nate Stoltz. Flew out to the left fielder last time. He's 0 for 1. 2:03 at the start of the game. And he takes a pitch in there for a strike. He'll be headed back to the University of Miami, Ohio. And the 0-1. That's in there. So he's in the hole, 0-2 now. Wind has picked up now out of the east. About 10 miles an hour. Just enough to keep the gnats away, which is good. Wind is blowing in from right field. That is high, 1-2. As they say on the PGA Tour, the wind is freshening. A little quieter than that. And the 1-2, that is swung on and missed. And that'll do it for Stoltz. 2 down now. So after giving up a couple in the first inning, Avery Reedmiller has settled in. Darian Williams now, he's 0 for 1. Benedict College. Hits from the right side, left fielder tonight. Flew out to the center fielder last time. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Got good wood on it in the second. Allen, the center fielder, took care of him. And the 0-1. That is popped up to the right side. Sheets going out. He will make the call and the play, and that'll do it. So the Aviators go in order. We have played 4. We're all tied at 2. We'll be back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome back. Top of the fifth we go. We're all tied at 2. Andres Hackman out for inning number 5. 67 pitches through 4 innings. 7, 8, and 9 scheduled. Allen, Little Jim, and Catlin for the Broncos. Allen will lead it off. He is the center fielder. 0 for 1 tonight. Flew out to the center fielder. 2:25 at the start of the game. Cisco Community College, and that is inside. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Top of the fifth. Score tied at 2. It's in there at the knees. 1-1. Ball and a strike to the center fielder, Allen. That is in the dirt and gets away. Last night action, Liberal beat Hayes 6-5. Great Bend beat Dodge City 16-2. And of course, the Derby Twins took care of our Aviators 9-3. That is low and in dirt, 3-1. The only action tonight, Liberal is at Hayes and Dodge City is at Great Bend. 3 balls and a strike now to Connor Allen. That is bounced through the hole on the left side for a base hit. So the Broncos have a runner at first base with nobody out.
Next up, number 37.
Gabe Littlejim now. He is 0 for 1. Bounced out to the shortstop last time up. So Allen is aboard with a base hit with nobody out in the top of the fifth. Here is Little Jim. Used primarily as a pitcher. First pitch from Hackman is in the dirt. 1-0. Hayes has clinched the Jayhawk League Championship. 26-9 at the start of the day today. That is high, 2-0. So Hayes and Dodge City will be in the National Baseball Conference Championship Week. That will begin in 1 week from today. The National Baseball Conference. What was that, Chris? Congress. What did I say?
National Conference.
Oh, did I say National Conference? How about that? National Baseball Congress, not conference. Thank you, Chris. So if you're unfamiliar with it, Google the National Baseball Congress World Series. You'll learn all about it. That is swung on and missed. Count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is the big end-of-season tournament. This will be the 84th consecutive year that this has gone on. Downtown Wichita, historic Lawrence Dumont Stadium. Have about 30 teams in it. That is swung on and missed. And Little Jim is out on strikes. Fourth strikeout of the ball game for Hackman. Well, it's one of the largest amateur baseball tournaments in the country. We'll have teams from all over, even Alaska, Puerto Rico, And we'll have some foreign teams from Texas. My apologies. Sorry, I'm an Okie. I couldn't help it. Don't mess with Texas. That's right. The runner goes. The throw down. That's to the third base side. Not in time. So Allen will steal it. And with one out, there is the go-ahead run at second base. So you want to check out the National Baseball Congress. It's a big deal. Aviators were third within the last 5 years. That's inside to Tucker Catlett. 1 ball and 1 strike. Catlett 0 for 1, a strikeout victim in the third. And the 1-1, that is in there. Good off-speed pitch there from Hackman. Paints the inside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 4 teams will be in the tournament. Hayes, Dodge City, Liberal, and Derby. One ball and 2 strikes. That is inside. Just missed. 2-2. The 4 ball games a day down there. Very good environment. National Baseball Congress does have their own YouTube channel, so you'll need to find that. And every game will be broadcast. And a 2-2. That's in there for a call strike. And Catlett goes down looking.
Now up number 10, Austin Toth.
Will be strikeout number 5 for Hackman. Top of the order, here's Austin Toth. He is 0 for 2. And the pitch, that's in the dirt. And Stoltz unable to find it, just trickles away. And Allen will be down the third on the wild pitch. So Allen 90 feet away from giving the Broncos the lead. Toth out of Arkansas Pine Bluff, 0 for 2, 232 at the start of the game. Reached on an error in the first. And the pitch. That is bounced foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1. Good fastball swung on and fouled back. Interesting footnote with the National Baseball Congress. They use a pitch clock. You have 19 seconds between pitches and 90 seconds, I believe, between innings. One ball and 2 strikes. That is fisted. Just fouled down the right side. Count remains 1-2. So games go pretty fast. They use the wood bat, of course, just like they do in the Jayhawk League. So this is one of the premier college baseball tournaments in the country. So it's worth getting in the car and coming up for a day. That's right. Chris reminded me, 1 ticket, 4 games. How about that? 1-2. That is soft liner to Kennedy at second base. He'll haul it in for out number 3. So El Dorado is going to strand a runner at third. We've played 4.5. We're still tied at 2. We'll be back.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome back. Bottom of the fifth we go. We're all tied at 2. Reed Miller out for inning number 5. He is cruising right along. 56 total pitches. 8, 9, and 1 scheduled for the Aviators be Quirk, Smith, and Cross. Campbell Quirk out of Monmouth. Bounced out to the left side last time up. He is 0 for 1. 182 at the start of the day. First pitch to him. That is bounced off his foot, foul down the right side. Reed Miller's given up a couple of runs in the bottom of the Aviators. Oh, and 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike to Quirk. Dad is here this week from Australia. And a 1-1. That is high. 2 balls and a strike. $60 to $70 alumni from the NBC tournaments in the major leagues. That is bounced foul. So you're going to see some of the best college baseball players right here in Wichita for the next 2 weeks. That's National Baseball Congress World Series. 2-2. And he held up. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Quirk. Designated hitter today. Plays some outfield. And a 3-2. Bottom of the 5th. Nobody out, nobody on. That is swung on and missed, and that'll do it for Quirk. Good fastball from Reed Miller. That is out number 1. 1 out now. Here is the 9-hole man, Austin Smith. Third baseman out of Southwestern. He's been used primarily as a pitcher all year long, but has been playing a pretty good third sack here in the last 3 or 4 days. First pitch to him. That's in there at the knees. Strike 1. And the 0-1. That is high and in. Count even 1-1. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. We're all tied at 2. 2 runs for the 2 hits for the Broncos. 4 for the Aviators. That is low and away, 2-1. And a 2-1's in the dirt. 3-1 now to Smith. Three balls and a strike. That is up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit, so that'll be a base hit for Austin Smith. He is aboard with 1 out. Boy, he's certainly not afraid to swing it. He's 1 for 2, top of the order. Carter Cross now.
Up next, number 7, Carter Cross.
University of Nebraska. He is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. 283 at the start of the day. And the pitch. Bunt. That's down the third base line. That's a good one. And they won't get him. Not even close. So Cross will beat that one out for a infield base hit. Runners are at first and second now. A good bunt by Cross. Runs very well. Caught Sorensen back a little bit. Dropped it down just perfectly. First and second, 1 out. Here's Jordan Kennedy out of Seward. First pitch to him. That's in there for a strike. Kennedy 2 for 2 today, a triple and a single, and a run scored. No balls and a strike, 1 out. Go ahead run at second base. We're in the bottom of the 5th. And the 0-1. Good off-speed pitch, swung on and missed. 0-2 now to Kennedy. No balls and 2 strikes. Final game of the season for both clubs. And the 0-2. He goes down to get it. That's right back to the pitcher. And Reed Miller able to just get a glove on it and knock it down. That ball was knee high, and Kennedy went down and got it and drove it right back to Reed Miller. They're out to check on him. That's pretty hard hit. I'm not sure whether that hit glove or arm or what, but they need to go out and check on him. They are. So Kennedy will be aboard with his 3rd base hit of the ball game, and everybody else will move up. Looks like Reed Miller is going to be okay. Well, that's a scary situation when that happens. He's a big, tall feller. When he gets done delivering the baseball, he is only about 52 feet away. Nigel Williams now 0 for 2. Actually 0 for 1. He was credited with a sacrifice fly in the first. And that pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Aviators have them loaded. Smith over at third, Cross at second, and Kennedy at first base. 1-0. And that is up the middle for a base hit. 1 run will score. And here comes the second run, and it's bobbled in center field. Not sure they would have had a play. So Smith will score, and Cross will score. It's 4-2 Aviators. Kennedy down to second base, and Williams aboard with a base hit. First and second now.
13 is over there. Bullpen, 13. Next up, number 24,
Luke Giacchetta now. 1 for 2 on the day. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. Looks like some action now in the Bronco bullpen. That's number 13, not on our roster, so we'll just wait and see what happens. 0-1 now to Giacchetta. And the pitch. That just missed outside, 1-1. Bounced out to the third baseman, last time up, singled in the first. 195 at the start of the day. 23 hits on the season. Driven in 22. That's in there at the knees, 1-2. Good fastball there from Reed Miller. Pitch number 76 coming. 1 out, first and second. A couple of runs across for the Aviators. Ball and 2 strikes. That is popped up foul. Count remains 1-2. 1 out. And the pitch. That is foul back. Pretty deceptive release point for Reed Miller. Really tough to pick up. One and two. That is wide. 2 balls and 2 strikes. First and second now. Aviators get a couple. They lead at 4-2. Bottom of the 5th. And the 2-2. That is high. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Reed Miller at risk of loading them up right here. He's only walked 6 hitters all season long. And the 3-2. That is into left field. That'll get down in front of Toth. He's up with it. Throw is cut off, and they're loaded. So Jaquetta with his second base hit of the ball game. He's 2 for 3. So Kennedy down at third, Williams at second, Jaquetta over at second base, or first base. Looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound. It's going to give you a little baseball history from yesterday, but it's a pretty good one. I know it didn't happen today, but yesterday was the 35th anniversary of the George Brett Pine Tar incident. That's when he hit that home run off Goose Gossage. And they complained and called him out. And I'm pretty sure he's still upset about it. I think that tirade was used for antidepressant commercials for years. Here's Noggs. He is 1 for 2, so that was yesterday's baseball history. 35 years ago today. It seems like it was yesterday. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. Good fastball from Reed Miller. Noggs flew out to the right fielder in the fourth and singled in the first and was stranded. Well, he's 1 for 2. And that's in there for a strike. Good curveball. Held up, but that's in there. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. They are loaded. 2 runs across so far. That is into center field. Allen ranging to his right. He will make the play. And Kennedy will score. Tag and score. And it's 5-2 Aviators. So 2 down now, any inning. Credit Nagalski with a sacrifice fly. Stoltz now 0 for 2 out of Miami of Ohio doing the catching tonight. 5-2 now Aviators. 2 outs, first and second. Williams down at second. Jaquetta over at first. First pitch to Stoltz, high and away, ball 1. 13 hits on the season. He's driven in 9. And that is swung on and fouled back. And leaving it up 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1 in knees. 1-2 now. One and two, 2 outs. Three across so far for the Aviators. That is low and away. Good take there by Stoltz. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, first and second. 8th man to bat in the order. That just misses outside, 3-2. Well, the runners will be off with the pitch. (3-2) Reed Miller with the sign, a check of the runner, and the pitch. That's in there for a call strike, and that'll do it. So the Aviators will strand a couple, but they will get 3. We have played 5. Aviators 5, El Dorado 2. We'll be back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome back. Top of the sixth we go. Aviators get 3 in the bottom of the fifth. They now lead at 5-2. Hackman out for inning number 6 of work. 87 pitches through 5 innings. 2, 3, and 4 for the Broncos. Coyne, Sheets, and Sorensen scheduled. Here is Jarrett Coyne. Reached on an error and scored in the 4th. Alma College. He is 0 for 2. First pitch is swung on, foul back. No balls and a strike. And that's in there for a call strike. So Coyne very quickly in the hole 0-2. 269 hitter at the start of the day. And that's swung through it. Blocked nicely by Stoltz. He'll pick it up. Throw down to first in time. And that'll be strikeout number 6.
Next up, number 3, Tanner Sheets.
1 out now. This will be Tanner Sheets. 0 for 1. Walked and scored in the 4th. That is popped to center, cross back, and now he's coming in. And he catches it on the run. Tough night, time of day to see the baseball pick it up. Good news was, first step was a drop step, so he was technically correct.
Next up, number 20, John Sorensen.
2 outs now. Here is John Sorensen. First pitch to him is high, ball 1. Wind freshening here out of the east. And that swung on and missed. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's low. 2-1 now. 2 outs. Nobody on. Top of the 6th. Aviators lead at 5-2. That is popped foul just over our head. 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Pitch to Sorensen, fouled back. A good battle up there. And a 2-2. That is squirted foul down our way again. Two now. That is foul back again. Actually, that is in the dirt. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Top of the 6th. Coyne let it off, struck out. Sheets flew out. That is to center field. Looks like Cross has a beat on it. He will haul it in for out number 3. We've played 5.5. El Dorado goes in order. 5-2. Haysville will be right back.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait anymore.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome back. Top of the 6th we go. Actually, the bottom of the 6th. My apologies. Looks like a new arm for the Broncos. Looks like they're going to go with number 13, a right-hander. He is not on our roster. Not quite sure who he is. So instead of guess or make something up like we used to, as fun as that was, we will just go with number 13. He will face 7, 8, and 9 from Haysville. We know these guys. It'll be Williams, Quirk, and Smith. 5-2, Haysville lead. We're in the top of the 6th. First pitch swinging. That is driven to center. Allen back and to his right. He will haul it in. So good wood on it for Williams. And he is retired. Aviators sent 9 men to the plate in the 5th. Scored 3. One out on the inning here is Campbell Quirk. Strikeout victim in the 5th. He's 0 for 2. Left-handed hitter out of Monmouth. DH spot tonight, 182 at the start of the day. And that is wide, ball 1. Good fastball by number 13. And that is wide again, 2-0 to Campbell Quirk. Driven in 4. And scored 15 runs on 13 hits. That is wide, 3-0. So 3 straight balls from number 13. Catcher going to go out and talk to him. Looked like he may have crossed him up a little bit by the way that he caught it. 3 balls and no strikes, 1 out. Williams led off the bottom of the 6th with a fly out to center. Three balls and no strikes. Got to wonder if they might turn Campbell loose here. We'll see. And here's the 3-0. That is high and away. And he'll walk him. So 1 out. Walk issued to Campbell Quirk here in the bottom of the 6th. And here comes Austin Smith. He's 1 for 2, singled and scored in the 5th.
Next up, number 12, Austin Smith.
Pitcher turned into third baseman out of Southwestern. 286 at the start of the day. And the pitch. Good, healthy cut. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. So Reed Miller went 6. He gave up 5 runs on 9 hits. That is popped up. Second baseman, Sheets, going out. He will overrun that one, and they will get Quirk forced at second base. So Quirk in no man's land. Ball probably should have been caught, but Sheets overran it just a smidge, but no harm. Two outs now in the inning, top of the order. Carter cross, and he bunts it. Catcher out, over to first, and a good play by Payne. So Payne out from behind the home plate in a hurry. Good deadened bunt by Cross. He just gets put out by an eyelash at first. So that'll do it for the Aviators. They will strand 1. We have played 6. They lead at 5-2. We'll be back.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Five to 2. Aviators like Hackman out for inning number 7. He is at 99 pitches. Now here's the deal. The start of the day, Hackman was number 2 on the strikeout leader list at 50. Tyler Blomster over at Hayes has 57. Well, tonight, Hackman has 6 strikeouts. So he's 1 strikeout away from tying Blomster from Hayes for the Jayhawk League leader. 5, 6, and 7. It'll be Payne, Mack, and Allen. Oh, no balls and 2 strikes to Ethan Payne. So if my calculations are correct, he just needs 1 to tie Blomster. Now, not sure whether Blomster is pitching tonight. And the 0-2 is high. So if he is not, Andres Hackman has a chance to tie or pull ahead. And the 1-2. That is bounced to the left side. Nice hop for Williams. He's up with it over to first in time for out number 1.
Next up, number 22, Aaron Mack.
Aaron Mack now 0 for 2. A couple of bounce outs to the right side. 172. Left-handed hitter. First pitch swinging. Swings through it. Strike 1. And the 0-1. That swung on and missed. Good velocity there from Hackman. That was pitch number 104. Hackman out of Minot University. And the 0-2 is high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Has not lost any velocity throughout the evening. 1 and 2. Got the Broncos in order in the 6th. That is wide. Actually got the Broncos in order in the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 6th, and the 1st. So a good night for Andres Hackman. Just giving up a couple of runs there in the 4th. One of those was an error, so that is popped foul down our way. Just gets over our head. I would have had it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out. Top of the 7th. Aviators lead at 5-2 over the El Dorado Broncos. And a 2-2. That is into right field. That'll get down. So actually crossover from center field. He will pick that up in the alley and hold Mack to a single. So Mack gets his first base hit of the ball game. He's 1 for 3. Connor Allen now. One for 2 tonight. Singled, stole a base, and was stranded in the 5th. And the first pitch to him. That floats high, ball 1. Allen out of Cisco Community College. 225 at the start of the day. 1 ball and no strikes. Runner at first base. It's in there for a strike at the knees. 1-1 now. Ethan Payne led it off, bounced out to short. Aaron Mack followed that with a base hit to right center. And you're all caught up. And the 1-1. That is in there. Nice strike at the knees, 1-2. What wind we do have is blowing in from right field. Do have some weather north and west of us. Moving this way, we're pretty sure we can get this one in. And the 1-2. That is in the dirt, blocked nicely by Stoltz. That will keep Mack right there at first base. Catchers make that look easy, and it is far from easy. One thing is to block it, another thing is to block it and keep it very close. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Allen, center fielder tonight. And here it is. That is swung on and missed. And that is strike 3. So that will be 57 strikeouts for Hackman. So he is tied with Blomster at the moment. 2 outs. This will be Gabe Littlejim. Over 2, strikeout in the 5th. Bounce out in the 3rd. Used primarily as a pitcher. Got him at first base tonight. Just kind of like the Aviators, a little thin in numbers this time of year, unfortunately. Ball and no strikes to the big first baseman. That swung on and missed. Good off-speed pitch from Hackman. "33 innings of work for Little Jim this year on the mound. Swung on and missed. And that will be strike 2. So he has had a fair amount of mound duty. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch, that's in the dirt. 2-2. And here's the 2-2. That swung on and missed. And that'll do it for El Dorado.
Getting ready for that 7th inning stretch. Pull out those red tickets.
6.5 in the books. 5-2 Aviators will be back.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And we're back. 2, 3, and 4 for the Aviators. They lead at 5-2. Kennedy, Williams, and Jaquetta. And the first pitch is high. Ball 1. Some activity now in the Aviator bullpen. Looks like Byron Smith getting loose out of San Diego. He will more than likely take over for Hackman, who is pulled ahead of Blomster over in Hayes in strikeouts by 1. Blomster with 57, Hackman with 58. So it doesn't appear that Hayes is playing tonight, so the regular season record looks to be belonging to our very own Andres Hackman. Swung on and missed. Kennedy 3 for 3, a couple of runs scored. So good news for Andres Hackman and the Aviators. That is inside, ball 1. So it looks like Byron Smith will take over and pitch the 8th and the 9th. That is outside, 3-2 now to Kennedy. 2 singles and a triple tonight for the second baseman out of Seward. And pitch is swung on and missed. And that'll do it for Kennedy. So it's the first time tonight he has been retired. He is 3 for 4. Nigel Williams now. Williams will step in from the right side, playing shortstop tonight. Singled in the 5th. He is 1 for 2. First pitch to him is high, ball 1. And the 1-0. That is popped up, and that'll be out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike to Nigel Smith. Excuse me, Nigel Williams.
Anything else? Want to know where you are in the order? I'm good.
And a 1-1. That's in there for a base hit, 1 and 2 now. And pitch inside, just missed inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Williams. 300 even at the start of the day. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Swung on and missed. Second strikeout for number 13 since entering the ball game in the 6th. 2 outs now, Jaquetta. 2 for 3 tonight out of Cochise. Steps in from the right side. 195 at the start of the day. Bound to go up. That is in there for a strike, 0-1. So number 13, since coming in, has, for the most part, done a job. That is foul back, 0-2. Appreciate everybody listening in this year. We've enjoyed bringing them to you. 0-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it. So number 13 strikes out the side. The Aviators go in order. And we've played 7. 5-2 Haysville. We'll be back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Wait for the things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio system?
I don't wanna wait.
Why wait for efficient new kitchen and laundry appliances? Why wait for furniture with style or a comfortable new mattress? Get it now. Why wait for an awesome new computer? Get the leading brands, the latest styles, and the hottest features, all with flexible payments you can afford. No credit needed, no hassles, and delivery is included. Everyone is approved. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease.
I don't wanna wait.
And we're back. Go to the top of the 8th. Broncos running out of time. They trail the Aviators 5-2. New arm on the mound. Byron Smith out of San Diego will take over for Hackman. He has appeared in 5 games, 9 1/3 innings of work. 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned. And 6 walks, 16 strikeouts, 3.85 ERA. 9-1-2 for the Broncos. First pitch to Tucker Catlett is inside, ball 1. Catlett 0 for 2 tonight out of Cloud County. Couple of strikeouts. And that is drilled to left center. That'll get down. And Williams over to cut it off. And it gets under his glove. So that will be a single and an error for Catlett. He will lead it off. I think Williams could have kept him to a single if he feels that cleanly. Austin Toth now. He is also hitless tonight out of Arkansas Pine Bluff. First pitch to him. That is wide, ball 1. 5-2 Aviators. We're in the top of the 8th. Smith on for Andres Hackman. And the pitch. That is swung on and missed. He appeared to be a little confused on the pitch. And it's 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Here it is. That's inside and high. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Top of the 8th. 9-hole man Tucker Catlett led it off with a base hit to left center. It was mishandled by Williams. He goes to second base. And a 2-1. That is wide. 3 balls and a strike. See if Smith can get healthy here on the count. He's down 3-1. And a 3-1. That is low. And he'll walk him. That's the first walk issued for Aviator pitching tonight. We're in the top of the 8th. Hackman did not walk a batter. Struck out 8. 3 hits. And gave up 2 runs. Jarrett Coyne now. And he will take a strike at the knees. Nobody out, runners at first and second. Coyne reached on an error in the 4th and scored. Struck out in the 6th. Was caught stealing in the 1st after reaching on a fielder's choice. That's in there for a strike. Good spot on the outside for Smith. 0-2 now to Jarrett Coyne. Alma College, 33 games last spring. And the 0-2. Off-speed pitch is high. 1-2. Point Loma last spring, so he will transfer. And a 1-2. That is bounced to the right side. That'll get through there for a base hit. They will hold the runner. And that's a base hit for Coyne. And they're loaded. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. Here is Aviators lead at 5-2. Broncos threatening. They have them loaded here in the top of the 8th. Nobody out. Corners will come in. And the pitch is high, ball 1. Smith needs a strikeout or a tailor-made double play ball in the worst way. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 walk for Hackman. That is swung on and missed. Ball and 2 strikes. Smith has been in this situation before. He has come in with the bases loaded, nobody out, and got out of it before, so it's a possibility. And a 1-2. Off-speed pitch is in there for a call strike. Good off-speed pitch there from Smith, right at the belt. That'll be 1 out. Here is John Sorensen, the cleanup guy out of Kansas State. One for 3, doubled in the 4th. Struck out in the 2nd, popped out in the 6th. A left-hander swings at the first one and misses, strike 1. So this will be his first look at Smith. First 3 at-bats was against Hackman. 0-1 now. And the pitch. That is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Broncos have them loaded. The 9-hole man, Tucker Catlett, led it off with a base hit and went to second on an error. Toth walked, Coyne singled, and Sheets struck out, and you're up to date. That is popped foul 1 and 2 now to the ever-dangerous John Sorensen. 300 at the start of the day. Very dangerous hitter. One ball and 2 strikes. And here it is. That is fastball. That's foul straight back. So it looks like Smith is just going to challenge him. Here's my best. See what you can do with it. Count remains 1 and 2. Here it is. Now speed pitch misses way high. 2 and 2. Looked like that one might have slipped out of his hands. That has a beat on it, and he will make the catch. Here is the throw, and it's not in time. So Catlett will score, and that will make it 5-3 with 2 outs. So that's a big out right there. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here is Ethan Payne. Payne doing the catching tonight out of Utah Valley. He is hitless, over 3. Couple of ground outs and a strikeout in the 4th. First pitch to him is high, ball 1. So Smith 1 pitch away from getting out of this thing with minimal damage. Aviators lead at 5-3. And the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Good fastball. And leaving it up 1-1. Payne 298 at the start of the day. '18 games at Utah Valley. Hit 167 last spring. Was able to make 10 starts. So you got to figure he will go back this fall and be a big part of that club next spring. Top of the 8th, first and second, 1 run across. Off-speed pitch floats high. 2 balls and a strike. Just past 9 o'clock Central Time. Two and 1. That swung on and missed. That one was up around his eyes. And unable to hold up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. One of the toughest pitches in the world to lay off of is that pitch up in your eyes. You see it so well. If you do get the bat on it, usually you just pop it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, first and second. Smith with a check. Here it is. Off-speed pitch is popped up. Looks like Austin Smith, the third baseman, will drift over into foul ground and make the play, and that'll do it. So we have played 7.5. Broncos get 1. Aviators still lead at 5-3. We'll be back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center. and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th we go. Aviators cling to a 5-3 lead. Looks like number 13 out for inning number 3 of work, just 23 pitches. He has gotten the Aviators in order in the 7th and one over the minimum in the 6th, and it's coming in for Reed Miller in the 6th. 5, 6, and 7 for the Aviators. It'll be Nog, Stoltz, and Williams. First pitch to Zach Nagalski. That is inside, ball 1. 1 for 2 today. Sack fly in the 5th. And the 1-0. That is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Noggs with a base hit in the 1st. Flew out to the right fielder in the 4th. And flew out in the 5th. That is slow roller to third baseman. Picks it up. Just misses him. So Noggs will beat that one out. That will be an infield hit. Sorensen played it as well as he possibly could. Got as much on as he could. But Noggs runs really well. And that's his 2nd hit of the game. Nate Stoltz now, leadoff man, is aboard. 0 for 3 tonight, a couple of strikeouts. Stoltz doing the catching tonight, 203 at the start of the day. Flew out in the 1st to the left fielder. Strikeout victim in the 4th and 5th. And the pitch. That is going to squirt away. And Noggs read it very well. And he is down to 2nd on the pass ball. So in and out of the webbing of Payne. That is very uncharacteristic for him. Could not locate it. And Noggs down to 2nd base. He's in scoring position with nobody out. Another insurance run would not hurt us. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to Nate Stoltz. He will be off to the University of Miami in Ohio this fall. And 1-1. That has popped up. Boy, that's a mile high. Third baseman Sorensen over near the Aviator dugout, and he will make the play for out number 1. So 1 out now in the inning.
Next up, number 14, Darian Williams.
Darian Williams now. Austin Smith getting loose in the bullpen. Williams 0 for 3. And that is low, ball 1. 15 hits on the year for Darian. He is driven in 12. Certainly like to make it 13 right here. And the 1-0. That is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Nagalski led it off down to 2nd on the pass ball. And Stoltz popped up. 1 out in the inning. And a 2-0. Swung on and missed. And a good hack at that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. That is bounced to the right side. Second baseman, that'll be Sheets. He's up with it over to first in time. So a productive out for Williams. Moves the runner over to third with 2 outs.
Next up, number 19, Campbell Quirk.
2 outs now, Campbell Quirk. He is 0 for 2 with a walk out of Monmouth. He will step in from the left side looking for his first base hit of the ball game. Runner at third base, 2 outs. That is down the left side, foul. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. That is just high. 1-1. So we don't know whether Austin Smith will be coming in next to pitch the 9th. He is warmed up quickly and is now in the on-deck circle. 2 balls and a strike now to Quirk. 182 hitter at the start of the day. Designated hitter today. That misses inside. 3-1. Avery Reed Miller went 5 innings. He was lifted for number 13 here. Not sure who he is. Not on the roster. Done pretty well since coming in on the 6th. Has not yielded a run. And the 3-1. Swung on and missed. Good hack there from Quirk. And the count goes to 3-2. Just took number 23 or number 13, 23 pitches. That is down a third base line, foul. Taylor Copeland on that one. Refreshing his Twitter account while he shags a foul ball. Now here he has 4 followers. And he's not listening to me, which is good. That's swung on and missed, and that'll do it. So the Aviators will strand 1. We have played 8. Haysville 5, El Dorado 3. We'll be back.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome back. Top of the 9th we go. Broncos running out of time. They trail the Aviators 5-3. Continue to go with Smith, except for Austin Smith will now come into the ball game. He was playing third base. He will come in to pitch the 9th. Looks like Nigel Williams will go to third, and De Leon will go to shortstop. So 6, 7, and 8 schedule for the Broncos be Mac Allen and Little Jim. First pitch is in there for a strike. Numbers for Smith, 19 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 19 hits and 12 runs. And that is swung on and missed. Good off-speed pitch there from Smith. And 0-2. Byron Smith pitched the 8th, gave up 1 run. 33 strikeouts on the season for Austin Smith. That is popped foul down the third base line. Foul. Just out of the reach of Williams. So Austin with a 3.66 ERA. He is 0-3 on the season in decisions. He'll be called on to pitch the 9th. That is swung on and missed, and that'll do it for Aaron Mack. So far, so good for the Aviators. Leadoff man is erased. And there's 1 out in the inning. Connor Allen now.
Next up for the Broncos, number 34.
Connor Allen now. And he takes a strike. He's 1 for 3 today. Strikeout victim in the 7th. That is fouled back. Tried to check his swing, so he's in the hole 0-2. Andres Hackman went 7 innings, gave up 2 runs on 3 hits. That is in there for a strike, bobbled by Stoltz. He will gather it and down to first base, and that'll do it for Allen. So 2 up and 2 down for the Aviators here in the 9th. So the Broncos now down to their final strike. Gabe Littlejim out of Kansas State, a pitcher. Filling in at first base. That is a fastball right through there for a strike. So Austin Smith has come in out of Southwestern College to pitch the 9th. And that is low and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. And a 1-0. Boy, good fastball from Smith. 1-2. Now the El Dorado Broncos down to their final strike. And the 1-2. That misses wide. Pretty good spot there from Smith. Outside corner just missed. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Top of the 9th. And is swung on and missed. He tried to check his swing, and that'll do it. And that's a winner. So the Aviators finish with a victory. They will get the 5-3 victory. Here are your totals for the Broncos: 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. Aviators, 5 runs, 10 hits, a couple of errors. The win will go to Andres Hackman. He is also the strikeout leader in the Jayhawk League in the regular season. The loss will go to Reed Miller. Aviators will finish the season in conference 11-25. El Dorado will finish the conference 10-26. And for Chris Worrell, I'm Todd Hook signing off for the last time this season. We will see you all next year.
things you want. Get it now at Hometown Sales Lease. Why wait for a killer TV or audio?